the northern foothills of Liguria-Piemonte mountains, the small Italian town of Vada decked itself out in pink to greet the second stage of the Giro Rosa on Saturday. The peloton converged on the town where the race started and finished, and was greeted by fans young and old as they commenced their final preparation for what was to be the hard and hot day in the saddle.
From the profile book, it's probably not the best. If you have some inside information, I think it's a little bit better to look at the profile, because on the book it looks pretty easy and flat, most of the stages, but when you put it on Strava or Open Runner or some other sites, I think it's pretty bumpy today.
Always in attack, we try be in the front, but we see our leader to save, and we hope we do something good.
Yeah, it's gonna start really hard. In the book it says not so much climbing, but I think it's gonna be already a hard stage. But yeah, flatter in the end. So I think actually sprint, and we have a strong team here, and I'm looking forward to it.
It can be quite tactical, a decision around pink. Maybe some teams, want it early and want to defend, but that does cost a lot of energy, because then it comes down to the team, controlling everything and chasing everything down. So yeah, sometimes it could be interesting to not take pink too early. We'll see how every day goes, but for sure for us, the second half of the Giro is the most important.
Big crowds greeted the bunch as it rolled out of the 120.4 kilometre stage, which included 2 intermediate sprints and 1 classified climb. At kilometre 68, a Silence Pro Cycling Sheila Gutierrez managed to escape the peloton and was soon joined by Alice Arsoufi, and the pair worked very well together to build a gap over 3 minutes, while the bunch took it easy riding through the area's vineyards under the blazing sun. As the race drew to its conclusion, the peloton increased its pace, with Alu Cipollini, Wiggle High Five and Boels Dolmans doing much of the work. The bunch preparing a final sprint. Gutierrez and Arsoufi had still more than a minute lead in the final kilometre when Lucinda Brand made an attempt to secure pink. The advantage for the two dropped dramatically as the peloton's speed increased. Within 500 metres, the two escapees were thanked for their hard work, and their hopes of a stage win was lost. Chloe Hoskin was on lead-out duty for her Ali Cipollini teammate Marta Bastianelli, with former world champion Marianne Vos and Giorgia Bronzini in close attendance. However, it was Wiggle High Five's Kirsten Wield who played it to perfection, coming to the front only the final 15 metres to take the stage win ahead of Bronzini and Vos.
Well, when we saw it was 3 minutes, we got a bit, not panic, but we thought if we want to win, at least we have to try to get it close together, because if it's not together you cannot win. So the girls did everything to chase down the breakaway, and we catch them only in the last kilometer, so I was a bit nervous. The Giro Rosa is one of the biggest races in the year, I think. It's like our Giro, so yeah, I think it's quite important. Of course, we have more important races, but this is one of the biggest, and yeah, it's a WorldTour race, so yeah, I'm happy.
I was really ready to do a good race today, because up and down circuit I really like normally. And I was happy to see my teammate in front almost for all the race. I'm really sorry for her that we caught her really in the end. And so both of us was really near to the win today. My congrats to Kirsten Wild that did a really power sprint coming from behind. I would prefer that my mate arrive, honestly, because she deserves, and also because in a sprint on tour is more simple to handle for the win than a massive sprint with the chaos behind with all the bunch. So I would prefer that my mate today could go for a win.
The goal was to keep it in the team, so we're still really satisfied. Yesterday we got the pink jersey as a team, and it's really good to keep it in the team now, and we will try to keep it as long as it's possible.
Ali Cipollini's hard work was in vain, with Bastianelli finishing only 4th, with Boels Dolman's top finisher Amy Peters 1 place back. Bonus seconds early in the day combined with 10th place for Lucinda Brand means Team Sunweb keep the Maglia Rosa, with the team still occupying the top 7 places on general classification.